guys, Mustang here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so we are doing the target Goku mission for the Goku event burst mode. I am going to use the full physical team build. I've seen a couple of people already, like I think Truth and Minato both use the STR cooler team, so we're going to go ahead and use the physical version using a Wicked Bloodline team. So I've put on the bare minimum modifiers so that we can get to 6,000 points. I mentioned it in the Worthy Rivals one, but I've done a higher score run than that. But if you're trying to just get the missions done, you only need to get 6,000 points, right? So you want to try and stay away from as many of the attack buffs for the enemy as possible, because it doesn't matter if the enemy has a lot of defense, it's going to take us longer to kill them, but they're not, you know, we don't run into those turns where we suddenly just get one shot by a super, right? So, and a lot of these units can build up as well, so we could be looking pretty good. Especially this guy, right? He needs to attack, what is it, like 10 times? Yeah. So by the time we get to the STR phase, which is always going to be the hardest part for a full physical team, then, you know, all of these units should be fully built up by that point. So I'm a big fan of this physical LR Metal Cooler as well. I think he's really good. Metal Cooler is an L if you compare him to STR Cooler. I mean, when STR Cooler came out, like 90% of the units in the game were an L compared to him. So, I mean, I guess technically you are right, but... Wow, did I never link level this free-to-play Golden Frieza? Apparently I didn't. Crazy. Alright, well. Actually, to be fair, I can't really remember the last time I ever used him outside of Battlefield, so I guess it's fair. But I mean, I've been link leveling some really random units lately, because obviously I want to link level the new units, but you've got to have other units on the team with them. So I've been link leveling some very random, like, old SSRs and stuff. And I have a unit like this guy who actually still can be kind of useful. Apparently not link leveled, so probably should throw him on the team next. But alright, he's going to eat a super. Nice. He's taking a bit more damage than I expected. But, I mean, he's going to have type advantage in the final phase. He has a support unit as well, so he's going to be looking pretty good. They share no links. Wow, that's crazy. I guess Frieza and Cooler really do hate each other, huh? So, let's do this. Now, obviously, we can get one revival with one of the Metal Coolers at some point. So, having the... we obviously ideally want that to not be used until we get to the STR phase. Although, I mean, to be fair, even when we get to the STR phase, remember with physical LR Metal Cooler, he has to be the one that dies for him to revive. So it's very possible that he would just tank normal attacks from STR UI Goku for double digits, and then somebody else on the rotation gets killed. So... Alright, so we'll do this. Now, obviously, Metal Cooler needs to get hit a certain number of times to build up. So, you know, in the early stages where we're getting, like, one attack in each slot, it's not the most ideal. But slowly but surely, he'll be getting some build up. And then we just need all of our units that want to build up to be fully done by the time we get to the STR phase. And then hopefully sail through that as quickly as possible. And then it'll be just like the Worthy Rivals run, where the STR phase is going to be essentially the final hurdle, and when you get into the int phase at the very end, then you're just going to absolutely destroy him. So, alright, so let's do this. We got the physical free-to-play Metal Cooler is very good. He heals you based on the damage he does, so he's going to be able to keep us topped up on HP. Both the Metal Coolers heal you, and they heal you at the end of the turn if they took damage. So we have a lot of healing available on this team. Obviously, the attack lowering from units like Super Strike, King Cold, and Mecha Frieza don't really play much of a role in the team, right? Because we can't apply those status effects to Goku. But, you know, it is what it is. The free-to-play Metal Cooler after supering is pretty good defensively as well. Hopefully that free-to-play Golden Frieza damage reduction comes in clutch. Yeah, him having damage reduction is obviously good. And he's supporting movie bosses, so, you know, he's supporting all the other coolers on the team. They at least share a link, okay. Alright, so we can get an 18 key for you. I think this early on, I probably want to avoid doing too much damage with you in slot 1, because obviously I still want Final Form Cooler to get his attacks off so he can get built up. So, because LR Metal Cooler on this turn is going to be able to take double digits from the normals from this Goku anyway. And then even if he gets supered, right, even if he does take like 100k, which I think is unlikely at this point, we're still going to be getting a ton of healing anyway. So. Has there ever been a normal Dokkan Fest since Physical Cooler that replaced the anniversary units as the best unit in the game since the second anniversary? Normal Dokkan Fest. I don't know. But yeah, Cooler, a lot of people thought Physical Cooler was better than Super Saiyan 4s. Not everybody though, of course. Like the LR, the STR and AGL Goku and Vegeta, I realise that's the same but the reverse way around for the 4-year. But the 2-year anniversary, the 120 lead Super Saiyan 4s, they were really, really good for their time. Like, even though it was only a 30% chance, like having the ability to counter super attacks was obviously incredibly powerful. And yeah, but Physical Cooler, like when he got revealed, I started making videos not long after Physical Cooler came out, and like seeing his reveal on JP, and I think I watched like Nano's video of him or something, like he became my most wanted unit for like when he dropped for global. Like I would have much rather gotten him instead of the Super Saiyan 4s, right? Which funnily enough, the second anniversary was a massive shaft for me. I think it was the first time I ever bought like all of the sales, and I didn't pull either of the Super Saiyan 4s, which was crazy. But yeah, the 120 meta was pretty fun using like the mono teams, and then obviously the when we got Rose and Vegito Blue drop as well, so we could actually run super teams. Because for me, I hadn't played, like obviously when Gogeta came out for the first anniversary and was all types, 3 key and like 3000 attack or whatever, like that's, you could run a team with mixed units. But because we'd gone through the 70% leads and the 120 leads, like meta, you know, everyone was just kind of used to running mono teams. And then when AGL Rose and Physical Vegito Blue dropped, like even though the leader skill was lower, because wasn't their leader skill like 50% when they came out or something, but those teams were just so good because you could use all the best units like you had pretty much. Like those teams were just incredible. That was such a fun time in the game. So yeah, that AGL Rose team like easily became my favourite team in the game, like when he came out. So good. I got really lucky as well. I pulled the very last multi I could do. It was literally the last 50 stones I had when AGL Rose came out. And I pulled 2 copies of him in that last multi. So I not only got him, but actually was able to have his bottom right path unlocked straight away. Because I think, wasn't it, the hidden potential system on Global only came out around the time that they came out, I think. So I remember being in middle school and getting shafted on Gogeta and Sin. Oh wait, do you mean Gogeta and Omega? Was it the worldwide? Like, because yeah, I remember I didn't pull Gogeta, but I didn't pull Omega, but I did pull a copy of Gogeta. So that's why I made that video ages ago about how, for me, experiencing it as a player at the time, like I didn't find the to be released thing to be a massive shaft because I was just running that Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta on the physical Super Vegito team, and that team was insane. It was like physical Super Vegito, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, STR Gogeta, AGL Super Vegito, Tech Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, and then I ran as the 6th unit that World Tournament AGL Super Saiyan Gohan, who didn't even have an awakening at the time, because he was just like a allies or super allies, like 2 key, and like I think it was like 15 or 20% attack and defense, and yeah, just ran him as like the support. And that team was just super good. Like, obviously content wasn't as crazy back then as it was now, but like that team just crushed the entire game. It was so good. So, right, we'll do this. Get a bunch of orbs for you, because you are a nuking style unit, so the more orbs we get for you, the better, really. And then we'll do this. But yeah, you can kind of see, if you guys have watched the Worthy Rivals run already, this team we are flying through. Now, we obviously don't have as much defensive strength as like Piccolo, and not having the Scour obviously does play a bit of a role as well. But in terms of offense, like we are flying through this run compared to the Worthy Rivals one. So we are looking pretty good here. Of course, you take the super after attacking as well. So we've got basically all of our healing for this turn. And then we take a super. But 22k, that's nothing. Good times. Those free-to-play metal coolers are still very good. Obviously, they're not going to demolish, like, you know, the hardest red zone stages if you're just running them, right? But they are still very, very good. Very well done set of free-to-play units there. Let's do this. So we've got a couple of units here, like this Mecha Frieza on this rotation specifically, where he only has one link active. Like if he takes a super in that final slot from Blue Goku, he probably would take quite a bit of damage. But just look at the damage we're throwing out here. 8.5 million from Metal Cooler. Didn't get the additional super, but we got an additional normal. Are you fully built up now? 6.5. It's not too bad. Additional normal. Come on. Hidden potential and his... Oh, there you go. Level 3 dodge. All right, let's go. He hasn't supered yet, though. Okay, he didn't super. Double digits from the normal, though, for that Mecha Frieza. I'll take that. This turn could be a little bit spicy. What is your... Yeah, it's 30% damage reduction, 15% with each attack received, which I think he's been hit 4 times now. And then he's got the support as well. So we should be okay. So we'll do this. Oh, we're getting the... Oh, okay, yeah, it's GG. We're getting the Dokkan attack with Metal Cooler on a turn where he's got the couple of Metal Cooler links from the free-to-play one. No big bad bosses, sadly. But he has the support from Golden Frieza as well. So yeah, he's rocking a 7.1. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure... It's a bit quicker than I thought. Pretty sure we just finish off Blue Goku on this turn. And this is where we get to the potential stumbling block, right? The STR phase. Now, it would have been nice if we could have gotten the Dokkan attack in the STR phase, I guess. Because even if it didn't crit, I think the Dokkan attack is essentially effective against all types, or at least has a similar damage like modifier. So that would have actually been quite useful, but... I suppose it is what it is. Because this is where things could get scary, right? Like, if this King Cold takes the super from STRUI Goku, do we just straight up die? I actually don't know. Like, maybe. But I'm genuinely not sure. I guess we'll see. Because, like I say, the, like... oh, we can't get a super for Cooler. Damn. I thought those blues were going to drop down slightly better than that, but... I guess not. So we'll do this, and then trying to get some of these other physical orbs connected here. If you're going to super, could you just super Metal Cooler? That would be... that would take away a lot of my concerns. And then, yeah, just like the Worthy Rivals run, we are going to be relying on crits here if we want to do big damage. That's a good start. Right, no super on Metal Cooler. That'd be asking for too much, I guess. Alright, there's a super from you. 7.6, pretty good. Give me the crit. Let's go. Then an additional normal with a crit as well. Very nice. Oh no, he's going to super King Cold, isn't he? Even physical Cooler would have been a better option for the super than King Cold, but... I'd use the active to get out of STRUI ASAP. Probably not a bad shout. Okay, 25k from the normals. That's actually not bad. That's pretty good, I think. So, let's do... Yeah, let's use the active then. Do you get any extra links from you? You don't. Wow, the friend is not full level 10 links. Outrageous. Alright, let's get the active in here. Let's turn the skip off. I'll turn it back on for the other one so we don't have to see it twice, but... Let's use the active skill here. Hopefully we crit, because otherwise it's not really going to do much damage. But does he? Because I don't think... Does he get guaranteed crits on his active skill? I don't think he does. Hey, but we get the crit anyway, so we take those. Let me just double check. I don't think he does. So I think we did just get it to proc, but... yeah, it doesn't guarantee crit, so that was good. Good RNG on the active skill, that's what we like to see. I can't get a lot of orbs for the physical Metal Cooler here. Yeah, this is definitely a bit of a scary turn, but we'll see how it plays out. I mean, if he super attacks LR Metal Cooler straight away, we basically know we're in the clear here, right? So sick active, but it doesn't beast. I mean, Beast Gohan probably is one of the coolest active skills in the game, right? Like, it is a shame that it is only an active skill, but like, it's the perfect thing for an active skill, right? Because like, he doesn't really do a huge amount in the movie, so him having the transformation and the special beam cannon as an active skill is very cool. Right, super attacks Metal Cooler, so I think we are in the clear here, right? Because physical Metal Cooler here is going to heal. So we're basically at full HP. Double digit damage. So, I mean, even if UI is doing 100k normals to Mecha Frieza, we're not going to die. Oh, and he takes double digit damage. Sorry, Mecha Frieza. I was wrong to question your defensive capabilities. I think we just save the active then for this guy, right? Because we don't need it. And then we just use it to help us blow through the physical one, right? Because I guess unless we get no crits, but we should be finishing him off on this turn. Right? I mean, you're rocking a 9.6 million attack. Even if he doesn't crit, it'll still do okay damage. If it crits, then we're pretty much GG. Alright, of course it didn't crit. Got an additional normal crit, though. I think that basically seals the deal here, unless physical Cooler... Maybe a physical Final Form Cooler only gets one super and it doesn't crit. And because Golden Frieza at the end is not really going to do like any damage, but this guy's dropping a 7 mil attack and we get the crit. So there you go. That is basically GG. Like this, now we're in the final phase, but everyone has type advantage, and that's going to be all she wrote for our boy Goku. Not enough key to get the 18 key super for Metal Cooler, but that's fine. Do this, drop these physical ones down a bit. We've got a nice cluster of int orbs there as well. So yeah, this is the home stretch. Like I say, the STR phase was the final hurdle, so it was all good. I remember my OG team, AGL transforming Goku, Int UI, Tech Angel Super Saiyan 3, Tech Vegito Blue, LR Vegito Blue's TUR, and Super Kaioken Goku. Yeah, man, back in the day, those runs, those teams that you can make, some of them were super fun. Yeah, chat has frozen again. I don't know why the chat freezes so often, but it's funny, when we're doing these runs that are a lot longer, the chat freezing during the run seems to have become a fairly common occurrence, but it is what it is. So, well, you don't get any extra links. I might as well pop the active here for the other Metal Cooler, just to do some extra damage. See, no crit, but we get 4.3 mil, just a little bit of extra damage to help us finish him off a little bit faster. And then we can do this, and then there we go. So yeah, Metal Cooler should be looking pretty good here now that we actually get the 18 key super. I mean, this combo of the physical Metal Cooler and physical Final Form Cooler, they have just been putting in work. Absolutely shredding this guy. So I want an Orange Piccolo and Beast Gohan dual unit. His SSR is them looking at you confused like the end of the movie. That would actually be hilarious. I've got that image saved because I use it as a reaction picture sometimes. But yeah, that would be kind of cool if that was their SSR. But yeah, them as a dual unit would be super fun. I'm not sure what their categories would be, but I mean, they would be on like Superheroes, Bond of Master and Disciple, Battle of Fame. Like, they'd be on a lot of good categories. So yeah, a Orange Piccolo and Beast Gohan dual unit would be pretty awesome. I'm sure we'll see that eventually, right? I mean, you think as the game has gone on in time, we've gotten a lot of really cool like dual units. And Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo isn't like a really weird choice for a dual unit because they actually did fight together, so it's not like a what-if unit or anything. I mean, I say fight together. Obviously, Beast Gohan just kind of went beast and then immediately killed Cell Max, but that's a dual unit that I think we could actually be a lot more likely to see than some of the other ones that people suggest and want to see. Things like Goku and Bardock, right? Which would be awesome, but not as likely as a Orange Piccolo and Beast Gohan. But I think that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, so physical Wicked Bloodline, aka Target Goku mission. Very smooth sailing here. The super from Physical Metal Cooler is going to heal us. Well, I mean, we basically are at full HP. Or not, because he heals on the damage that he does. And he dodged. Because of course he did. So... yeah, look at that attack stat from Golden Frieza. Ooh, 600k. Crazy. Why hasn't he gotten an Easy A yet? They Easy A'd all the other free-to-play units from that. Well, actually, no, they just did Coat Goku and Vegeta, didn't they? They didn't do the Int Broly either. But those units from that free-to-play Broly story event, they should have all gotten Easy A's. Because that Golden Frieza could probably still be quite useful, like, for a free-to-play unit, if he gets a good Easy A, right? I mean, he has damage reduction and is a movie boss's support unit, so, like, as long as they don't fumble his Easy A, he would be usable for sure. But anyway, there you go. So, physical target Goku using the Wicked Bloodline team. Much, much quicker run. This video is actually, unironically, almost half the length of the Worthy Rivals run. So, yeah, there you go. That was bang on 6,000 points as well. So, it doesn't show you the points at the end if you don't set a new record, though, I think. But there you go. Bang on 6,000 points. Remember, as well, if you've already done the 6,000 points mission and you just need to do Target Goku, you could just put on, like, none of the modifiers, right? So, but there you go. 6,000 points with Worthy Rivals with the physical Wicked Bloodline team. Let me know what team you guys use to do this mission down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.